Good morning. How are you guys doing? It's me. You guys wanted me yesterday, but I had the worst headache, and I think it was from staying up late with the Ossoff thing, because I kept waiting for him to be chosen as the winner. It didn't happen until the next day, but he did go ahead. And remember, we had them both up front initially, and we're like, yes. Then they went behind, and then they went up front again. So, Ossoff, we've got the Senate, okay? But what happened yesterday? It's Armageddon kind of energy. But I just want you to know this too shall pass, okay? And when it was going on, but I had a headache yesterday. I think, like I said, the excitement with Ossoff, and then I didn't get that good of sleep. And then the next day, when this happened, I started getting a headache from heck. I mean, my head was pounding. And I don't get headaches like that very often. But I think my blood pressure might have gone up and down. So, anyway. But thank you guys, because you're like, Linda! I'm like, I know you guys, but I can't do a reading when my head hurts. I'm sorry. But if I got a headache, I can't do a reading. And other things if I have a headache. So, intro, Dr. Fossey, John Kennedy, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Obama, and his beautiful wife, Michelle. I got the gang behind me, you guys, ready to look after me. Okay? Let's get looking. Okay. So, I heard as clear as day when all the drama was happening in Washington that, like, Trump has done this to himself. Like, this is the final. And then somebody wrote me, one of you guys wrote me and said, is this the tomatoes? And that's rang so true. I think this is when people say enough, because if you recall, by the way, I stayed up till 3 a.m. until Biden was announced. Well, not 3 a.m. Eastern time. They announced that Biden was going to be the new president. Did you see, like, Georgia came up and, sir, we think this was fraud, blah, blah, blah. And Mike Pence said, yeah, so got it in writing? Do you have the Congress people? And do you have a senator? And a couple of times this happened, they said, well, we did, but they changed their mind. Sorry. And, except for that Hawley guy, we'll take a look at him too. And Pennsylvania, they would have gone right through, lickety split, because most of the people decided no, and there was something. So if you think about it, as horrible as that was, what happened at our nation's capital, this will just, I mean, not since 1812, you guys. It's amazing. And he did it. Trump did it. Trump, Rudy, and his son were like, come on, yeah, go down there, walk down there, and I'm going too. But they were hoping to see him, but he didn't go. But listen, I'm going to tell you something I got a big hit on, and mark my words on this. This may come out down the road. Remember what he said? Why is he meeting with the Proud Boys? Why is he meeting with the Proud Boys? Remember you guys asked me, and I said he was talking about them starting chaos. He was talking about them creating chaos, or so he could call martial law or something. And it was the 6th. It was going to be the 6th. And he even told his people, oh, wait till November 6th. So he knew that they were going to do something drastic. And I do feel some of the people that were inside, some of them just felt scared, I'll be honest with you. It was so many people. They didn't hardly put up a fight. But you know, those according to what I'm getting, those people are going to be in trouble. There's going to be jobs lost. There's going to be a whole new change because when Secret Service came into the room in the Capitol where everybody was doing their voting, they actually put filing cabinets and door hangers against the door. And I'm like, what kind of rinky-dink thing that you would have filing cabinets? I never realized how easy it is to go in there. So listen, they are reviewing this, but I think my first flash was that they are going to have some solid doors put it back into the Capitol. Like, I mean solid. So they're going to upgrade. So this is going to upgrade everything. I mean, think if it was a foreign nation pretending like they were here, like Olympus has fallen, a foreign nation that they were here to help us out. And then they can just get in so easy. So anyway, but wasn't that weird seeing guns drawn and oh my gosh, it was bad. But I want you to know that he did this to himself. This is your tomato episode. And I just want you to know it's really going to work out. And we're going to take a look. Okay? And yes, they did know. They did. This was a deliberate attempt. Not necessarily to create a coup, because it was a little haphazard. If you had professionals in there, they might have done a coup or took over. But no. These people were going in there. They're just Trumpsters following like sheep. But a lot of them are going to be in trouble now. And this is ruining their lives. And did you see that West Virginia, newly elected West Virginia senator, I think, was he? Or he's assemblyman or something. Videotaping himself. We got in. I'm like, what an idiot. So now he's a goner. Okay, so, and I also wanted to tell you real quick while it's right here. I'm leaving Facebook. Facebook makes you wait several weeks before they drop your page. And I can't wait till they drop the page. Because I kept getting copied and people are trying to rip you off. And I did get a client texted me today to tell me she had signed up because I never pursue you for free readings. Never. The free readings are in the basket, okay? So don't ever have someone come pretending like they're me and say, oh, hey, listen, would you like to give your charge card here, which she did. And she said she got charged $39 times 3. So, okay? So don't do it, you guys. Do not. If you just now realize what I'm telling you, say, oh, shit, I signed up. Go back and look. It's fraud, okay? Call your Visa or whoever and tell them this was plain up fraud. That's why I'm leaving Facebook, because it's happened so many times. I'm so tired of it. I'm done. I'm done, you guys. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff to go over. Nancy Pelosi, my friend, hey Rob, he texted me, he said, girl, are you watching NBC? And it's like, what? And he said, yeah, Pelosi and Chuck Schumer are on, and they're going to Pence about the 25th. So I like, whoa. And let me tell you, if they don't get the 25th, they'll impeach him again. But let's just look, okay? Because you know my guys like to be talking. Okay, I'm so excited. And you know, this energy that happened with these people coming into our Capitol, and by the way, the taxpayers are going to have to pay for this. All this damage done, I think they should turn around and sue Trump to pay for all this. But they will upgrade. That's what I saw. And mark my words on this. I saw doors that are better, maybe even with steel doors. I saw windows that are better. It's not going to be so easy to get in anymore. So, tell me about Nancy Pelosi is pissed. She's an Aries, huh? Woo, I just saw flames coming out. You know what happened is people got scared. You know, some of her stuff was stolen from her office. Somebody took some gold and something thing. So they're not there for a purpose. They're there just to create chaos and steal. She wants to do the 25th Amendment, and they're hitting up Pence. And I feel Pence. I'm going to tell you something. Okay. I'm just going to tell you what I heard. I think my guide just said Nancy is the woman. Nancy is the woman that stands. She's the fire. She's the energy that comes in. She's going to create such chaos and stand her firm. And this is it. Because, you know, she was trying to be, you know, and they did do that 25th, not the 25th, impeachment. And, you know, it couldn't go through because of all those people stuck with Trump. But I think people are looking at him a different way now. People aren't as afraid of him. Okay? And did you hear Mitch McConnell's speech on the Senate floor? Even before this happened, that he said, you know what? It's not like Biden lost by a few thousand. Or not Biden. Trump lost by a few thousand. He lost by 70 million. It's like, why are you guys even questioning this? So I thought that was cool. Okay. Now, let's take a look-see. Tell me about the 25th Amendment. And then we'll get into Trump because I didn't even want to go there because I was being drawn in. Like, so let's check it out. Tell me about 25th Amendment. Are they going to be able to do it? Yes or no? 25th Amendment. Are they going to be able to do it? Yes or no? Nancy's really upset. So, it's really weird. I think before Trump's Twitter went down, I think he was saying there'll be a peaceful transition. But I feel it's people telling him, dude, you need to do this. You need to get this out there. This is not good. See, he was going to try to act like, oh, my people just loves me. And it's because he yelled fire. So he's got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Ten of Swords reversed, crossed by the Two of Swords. And you remember when I read on Ossoff, it had like negative cards and then the outcome was good. So it's like if there's stress, there's a lot of chaos going on. Justice will come. He's going to get hit with something. This is an absolute, He's got so much trouble, it's not even funny. He's going to be tied up with so much stuff. But, okay, this is how I need to put it. They're showing like he's given the instruction to leave. That Trump is told to go. I keep seeing Ivanka talking to her, Daddy. Daddy, this blew up in your face. And then did you hear Rudy thought he was calling some senator, but he was calling somebody else, and he left a message, you know, can you keep them going down there when you're voting? Just give us some time. They really thought they were going to be able to change the course. And let me tell you something. Trump, although he knows he lost, he still thinks he was cheated because it was impossible for him to lose. Will Trump go? Don't answer for impeachment. Will Trump go because of the 25th Amendment? Will Pence say yes? I see Pence talking to people. I see him talking to bigwigs, even in the military. I mean, he really did handle that last night. All that stuff, he handled it, you know, by the book. It's a good thing Trump doesn't have Twitter. He'd be talking crap. So he's already mad at Pence. And he may have already told him off, which gives Pence, because Mama may tell him, get that SOB out of there. At least you can feel like a president for a week. Is Pence going to agree and they begin the 25th Amendment? I just heard yes. I just heard yes. Some people are stuck. They're unable to make a move. Either they're frightened. Karma's a bitch. He's going to have to go. The demon is there. So I would say they may start it. I don't know if they get through with it all the way, but there's an ending. They cut him out. And because he doesn't have the format of Facebook and Twitter, he's not able to tell his people, save me. Trump is going. Trump is going. Trump is going. And tomatoes are being thrown, you guys. People are, because I told you they would be jumping ship. You know, so weird. I even see McConnell working, like changing his tune. Isn't that interesting? McConnell changes his tune and works towards getting rid of, because I see Trump telling, remember I told you guys that Fox News, that a lot of people in Fox News were glad that he's not going to be president again because they were tired of being thrown on the carpet all the time and told, you know, you're this or you're that. They didn't like it. And so they're kind of glad that that stress is gone. And the senators, etc., it's almost military-like, like we always have to take care of our own. But he's so disrespectful to law and order. So, okay, so let's just go ahead and throw impeachment. Let's see how the cards show for impeachment. Something's happening. Tell me about impeachment. Jack is here. I think he needs to go outside. So, hold on one second. She's back. Went ahead and got a tea while I was there. I love my Michelle Obama and my Obama and my... What's his face? Pence kind of goes in with the vase I have. Because look, he's so white compared to them. And Kamala. Dr. Fossey. Ruth. Okay, now, we want to know if we're going to have impeachment, okay? The 25th is on there, but there's a lot of struggle with it, okay? Now, let's look at impeachment. He's a loser. Thank you. Yeah, he goes out in shame. Doesn't matter which way we do it. Actually, I know some people said no on the 25th, but in a way, this is showing more on the 25th than on impeachment. So, the main thing, he's going to be very upset, and they're going to arrange it so he can never run as president again. I don't think he'll be around, but we can check it out. So, let's just ask what he's feeling now. And then I need my guides to help me. What is he feeling now? How's Trump doing? He was giving out medals of freedom or whatever to presidential medals or whatever to 3 golf people. 1 that's dead. He's ruined that. It's like if somebody took a crap on it. He's ruined that. I don't know what we're good if we just keep going and pretend like the other ones didn't exist. I told you guys that he will be removed as even being a president. I told you guys that. I just got another hit on it. And so everything he touched will be reversed. Okay? What is Trump thinking right now? I even see the daughter. I keep seeing Ivanka. Daddy, daddy. Because she knows he blew it. They said she started doing a tweet about, look at all those patriots. And then she got rid of it because they're not patriots. He wanted him to create chaos. He wanted chaos. It didn't work out. I see, what's his name? Rudy talking away at him. Barr spoke up and said it was worthless. Barr's mad at him. But Barr wasn't there for us initially. He lied about the Mueller report. That's going to come out. So I have no respect for Barr. Sorry. So his good word isn't. And same with McConnell. Yeah, he may be acting nice now, but he's got trouble. So his wife quit too. And well, let's look at that because I feel something else is up with that. Oh, he's not happy. He's seeing that he blew it, okay? Like his memory is demolished. He's got the Knight of Swords, which is it's almost like military action or prison. The Ace of Sword of Truth. And he's looking at his options. Okay, I got to tell you guys what I'm hearing. There's going to be some court action taken against Trump. This is what I got, and then we can find out later. I feel Trump trying to make a deal. Remember I told you that he would try to make a deal? I see him talking to people and saying, listen, if I leave quietly, if I just go, can you not make it a big deal? Something like that. So they may have everything they need to do the 25th, but I think he may say, well, listen, if I just go, if it's so, because if you think about that tweet that he did via his press person that said, oh, well, listen, yeah, we're going to, the thing's going to happen very nicely. You know, we're going to do this very nicely. You know that he was forced into saying that because he was really believing he won and he thinks it's, and he'll still kind of announce that. But the chaos he's causing, they have to put him down, like stop him. I don't mean kill him. They got to stop him. So I'm thinking that because Pence says he's agreed with me and he's going to leave quietly, I think then even maybe Biden's in, but I see them making sure, because they're going to have even more information, that they do the impeachment. So prevent him. But I don't think he's going to be around, but they can go ahead and go through with it. Remember I told you that the stuff that's coming out is, whoa. He really thought his little game plan would work. Just wait till January 6th. And that's why he called them Proud Boys in. He wanted chaos. And boy, the FBI has faces. And the FBI will do something. I know sometimes we're like, yeah, right. But it may take them a while. But especially when our new DOJ comes in. There's a lot of stuff they're going to take care of. Okay? Okay, thank you. Now let's look at that Elaine Chao. I don't trust her. I can't judge her, but I'm going to tell you, I don't quite trust. Listen, if Trump had come to a full stop, her head would have gone all the way up his rear. She was so close to him. She adored him. She thought it was wonderful. Elaine, why did you really step down? Elaine, why did you step down? See, and they were even saying she's part of the cabinet, so if she leaves, that cuts their chances of getting so many people for the 25th. I'm almost feeling like people talk him into, like, leaving. Like, come on, just make a deal. Pence was just overwhelmingly sad. Because he'd seen this coming. He knew this guy was off his rocker. But right now, the inside people around Trump are telling everyone this man is not well. He's whacked because he's really acting out right now. And he's overwhelmed. So let's look at Elaine, and then we'll look if he's going to do something else. Elaine, why did you leave for real? Oh, and he started picking on Mcconnell, too. She didn't like him picking on her husband. Yeah. She was very, very overwhelmed and disappointed, and she thinks Trump's going down, and she don't want to be part of that in crowd. Yep. She knows Trump's going down, and she doesn't want to have her name with him. Even her husband has advised her and said, it'll look better for you if you get out of the way. Oh, okay. So I think McConnell knows that they may have to do the 25th or impeachment, and he's telling, because I think this Trump gave Elaine a real bad time when they tried to impeach him the first time. Or he made her, like he's saying, talk to your husband or something. I don't know what this is, but something. I feel like she was advised by her husband to get out of there. He's even, there's a dog out there, you guys, that screams like it's dying, and it just does that every day. I think it'll do it until Trump leaves office. McConnell has gotten an inside hit on some underhanded stuff that these Proud Boys and stuff are talking about. I just want to tell you that I see those supercells. Remember I told you there was these cells of people creating chaos, and it's almost as bad as our in the Middle East. It's the same thing. They don't care. They don't care who they hurt. But it gets nipped in the butt pretty fast. I think that Merrick Garland's going to be really good. Now, remember I kept thinking it was Sally Yates and it kept showing a female? The female could have been the assistant that's working with him, because apparently she's supposed to be dynamite. I still see Sally Yates doing something, so maybe she'll be special counsel. Maybe they'll put her in charge of looking at the Russian report. Our guy, Mueller report. I see her in charge of something. Okay. Yeah, see, things aren't going to go. I think McConnell knows that they're in trouble, because things aren't going to go good for her either. I felt like trouble, and I feel like she's got legal stuff she has to work on. Okay? So, sorry about Elaine. Now, Hawley, oh my God, is he a two-faced bigot? And did you see him out in front of everybody with the fist thing like that to all those people? Like, yeah, come on. And then he goes in there and he said, I don't believe in violence. I don't believe in this kind of violence. No, yeah, you did. You were out there encouraging them. So let's see what's going to happen to Hawley. What's going to happen with Hawley? What's going to happen with Hawley? Somebody was talking about him. I think he came in as one thing and then he immediately became a senator. He wants to run for president. So let's see his future. Let's look at Cruz too. He's two-faced. He doesn't speak the truth. Ooh. Ah. I remind myself of those little toys in the Toy Story. Those little Martians. Ooh. Ah. They're going to ask. He's going to be in trouble. A lot of these guys are going to be in trouble. They're almost, it's so funny because they're almost acting like, oh yeah, they always say that. But I see them doing something about sedition. I see them saying, you were part of this chaos. I see them. Let me tell you, when Biden, which is what? Not what, a week and a half? Okay, tell me what's going to happen with Hawley. He's a racist too. He's got the tower. He's going to be connected to something, and he's got having to quit, having to leave his job, given a choice. Get your ass out of here. Holy crap. He will not be king, you guys. He will not be king. He's going to be given a choice. So he's going to be told exit stage left. Okay, now let's look at Cruz. Now, I'm not feeling Cruz knew that this big of a deal was going to happen. I really don't. I see Mcconnell kind of felt like something bad. But I see Cruz just thinking he's going to make a big plus because he's going to argue on this thing, which ended up being like, get the hell out of here. You know what I'm saying? Cruz, what's going to happen to you, Cruz? Shame. A change of his fortunes. He'll woo the day he ever decided Trump was the man. Because didn't you find it weird that Trump was so mean to him and then he's kissing his rear just like Lindsey Graham? Didn't you guys find that just, I mean, this is business. You know what I'm saying? Don't be offended. It's just business. And I think even Trump told him that. I'm sorry, man, if you were hurt, but you know, it's just business. And you know, I see Cruz upset about that conversation he had with Georgia. I see Cruz like, oh, shoot, this isn't good. People are upset. People don't appreciate the Capitol being hit like that. Hawley's in more trouble than Cruz, which is interesting. Hawley's in more trouble than Cruz. And I think Cruz will get a job someplace else. I don't know how long he's in office, but I don't think he'll make it again. But he doesn't care because he's going to be a teacher or somebody that works for something. But I see him focusing in on his children. Yeah, and money-wise, like, he's being careful. Cruz is a slime bucket, but I'm going to tell you, I'm not seeing him pay the price like Hawley is, or Trump. Ooh, I just saw Pence on the stand, or like, you know, in Congress or something, sitting there being interrogated. And he speaks the truth. So he's being asked, what exactly were you told? Ooh, we're going to be watching that TV. Holy cow, get your extra popcorn. Get ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, we got some stuff coming up. Trump wants to make a deal, but he's a day late and a dollar short. He just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it. Okay, you guys, so I'm going to ask... is there anything we should look out for? And don't forget, Sunday is Sterling, and I'll do another video on Sunday. I didn't do another video last Sunday because I did it like the day before. So I try to do 2 videos a week. What can you tell me? Anything coming up? And I see the phones ringing off the hook. So the people are calling saying, get rid of them, get rid of them. And you know, a lot of those people that came, they came from out of state, so they're really in trouble. But a lot of those people that came and walked over there didn't realize it was going to get as bad as it did. I really don't think that they intended. They were standing there, but it was the troublemakers that got in and started stealing and doing stuff. I even see somebody try to start a fire. I just saw that. Okay, tell me what I need to tell. What can we expect for the next week? What can we expect for the next week? More download. Man, Nancy Pelosi up in the house. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, she's mad. More heartache, you guys. More heartache. He doesn't stand down yet. But I feel like they're going to do some stuff and create some chaos for him. The outcome is good, but he's still going to do a couple of things that were like, really? Might be with the pardoning stuff. But they need to get rid of him because then he can't pardon everybody in and out. I see him talking to Pence, even talking about, he was mad at Pence, though. He's mad at Pence and he doesn't trust Pence. So he might have been thinking of talking to Pence to become president and pardoning him. But Pence, remember I told you guys before, I never saw Pence party. I saw Pence, no, you're going to eat your just desserts. Mama's talking to Pence. What are you saying? I think you have no choice. It creates chaos with the Republican Party, and it also makes Pence worry about running for president himself. Or at least it's in the back of his mind, although he's exhausted right now. Pence is worried about his own career. So if he doesn't do the 25th, but I feel he starts it, at least when was hitting the fans, Pence was upset about it. At least he showed some sort of, no, this isn't the America I know. There's a whole new Republican Party coming, you guys. A better one. A better one. But now Republicans are turning on Trump. And they're going on TV and talking about it. Ooh. Okay, so expect more chaos. Sorry about that, you guys. I'll be back this Sunday. And let's ask if he's going to pardon. Okay, let's ask that. Is he going to go crazy on pardoning people again? And we'll wish to God they had gotten him out of there. And this was an inside thing. I'm telling you, the good old boys, it was an inside thing. I think some of those people working at the Capitol weren't, they kind of kept that crew, a skeleton crew. It's weird. And if you notice, Trump's people didn't come out and say, you know, that we got to do this or anything. They had to go through Pence to get the guards in there because Trump was saying no, and Pence went over his head. So, and that was hard for Pence to do, but he knew something had to be done. He thought they were going to lose the Capitol. So, more pardoning. He wants to, but he might be cut off at the pass because we're happy with the outcome. So he wants to, but he gets cut off at the pass. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. Okay, you guys, I'll see you next Sunday. Sorry I couldn't come and help you yesterday. Everybody was in a panic. But I kept hearing, he blew it. He did this to himself. This is working on our behalf. Okay, you guys. Love y'all. Take care. Ciao.